Hey guys, Alice here from Honduras. I just wanted to say hi and really congratulate everybody on the amazing work you guys have been doing at Epic Church. It's been a blessing for me from far. And I really appreciate the videos you guys have been uploading, the prayer page on Facebook. Everything has been just a great blessing. And I just wanted to share a little bit with you guys on my worship experience and hopefully give you some type of advice as to how you can make your worship experience even better. I want to begin first by reading Psalm 63, and it says, "O God, you are my God, earnestly I seek you. My soul thirsts for you, my body longs for you." And in worship, we have to think about the entire picture. And one of the first things that I adopted into my worship was this idea of becoming an experiential worshiper. And as human beings, we experience things with our senses, with sight, sound, touch, taste. But when we come into the spiritual realm, we have mind, heart, body, or strength. So I think that as Adventists, we're pretty good at connecting with God with our mind and with our hearts. But we kind of leave out this body element, this expression element. So I want to share with you guys a few things that has helped me express my worship better, and things that I still apply constantly to my worship even before I go and lead out worship a new set. I always put these things into practice. The first thing you have to remember is there are universal expressions in worship. There is hands raised, there is meditative, there is personal, and I want to focus on the hands raised because there's a lot of power in our hands and the way we express with our hands. The first, the first expression with the hands that I want to focus on is confidence and conviction. So when we raise our hands, we go swiftly up and just kind of, affirm what we're singing. And that would be applied to a song like, "You paid it all, you gave it all." A song like that, you want to have conviction in what you're saying and make your audience feel confident in that statement. Another expression with the hands is fear and trembling and reverence. And that is applied on a song like, let's see, "Worthy is the Lamb who was slain." And notice how I raise my hand slowly and it's facing downward, because it's kind of, I'm fearful of where I'm reaching out to. Not necessarily because I'm scared, but because I want to give God the opportunity to grab my hand. I want to let God be above me, so I am below. I am below Him. So whenever you're singing songs that you want to denote reverence towards God, it's really good to keep your hands facing downward, because when we bow, our hands are facing downward. And sometimes when we're standing, we can't necessarily kneel down and bow, so we want to do it with our hands. And the last one that I want to apply is desire and want. Now, that would be applied to a song like This Is the Air I Breathe. And I'm desperate for you. So for that one, I want my hands facing upward, like if I'm going to receive a gift from God, I want something, and I'm not gonna just stay out, but I'm going to bring in towards me, because I'm kind of grabbing. And these are just a few basic things that if you're not comfortable expressing your worship with your hands, you can begin with. And the way it's going to become natural to you is if you practice it. And I know that you can kind of get confused a little bit with what is authentic worship. But if you go to your house when you're by yourself and you're worshiping God by yourself, and you go in front of a mirror, you look at yourself and really slow the movements down. Try to really see how your hands move and how it feels natural and how it looks natural. You don't want this action going on, or you don't want to look uncomfortable, or you don't want to be away from your hands, keep them more towards you. So really look at yourself, look and see if you can convince yourself. And it's gonna take acting at the beginning, and but in time, that's gonna become more natural to you. Think of it as training wheels on a bicycle. You know, at the beginning it's pretty embarrassing and not as comfortable because the other kids are riding their bike without training wheels. But for now, you need to leave those training wheels on and just practice in front of the mirror by yourself, and be transparent. Be absolutely honest with yourself, because you know yourself, and you'll see that in the mirror. And then I want to leave you guys with an analogy I read in Maxwell's Leadership 360 book. And he was talking about Joe Frazier, a heavyweight boxing champion. And this guy, he said, "You can plan a fight or life itself, but when the action starts, you will always depend on your reflexes. It is then when you show your training." So don't be afraid about, okay, I practice my movements so much that when I'm on stage, it's going to be an act, a performance. No, because when worship starts, when the action starts, you're not going to depend on your practice, but your body is going to depend on reflexes. So as you feel the need to raise your hands, as you feel the need to express with your hands, it's going to happen, and it's going to look natural, and it's going to really be powerful to lead your congregation with you, with your hands. So that's just a little bit of expression and performance, how to keep those two balanced. And I hope to be recording a few other videos that will expand on these things a little bit more. But for now, just try to apply those principles, and get in front of your mirror, watch yourself, and I hope that it helps. I'm so happy for the team, I can't wait to be back, and love you guys, and until I see you again, keep on worshiping. See ya. Bye.